and
Hello.
welcome today. So just this is going to be a quick one today. I have to go get my breaks done in about an hour, but there's some information that we wanted to share with you regarding a new website. So I'm going to let Stacy talk and tell you all about it.
Um, Basically, I think it was around the beginning of 2019. We created a website called Corey Feldman Facts. Um, a lot of work went into it, to be fair, but
Yeah,
just dying off in the end. Well, I think at the moment with the documentary coming out, what is it, 2 days now?
yeah,
Um,
Monday.
yeah, I think it's only right people have a place to go to find out all the information.
And to be fair, we think it's great to have a one-stop place instead of having to go to my channel. Like, mind you, we have a lot of the same content on our channels.
Yeah,
But just to be able to reach the masses and save time, we thought it would be a great place to have all of the information in one spot.
yeah. So, I mean, and obviously, between me, you, and Susie, there's a lot of content. So, it is nice to have that one place to go. So, it's not like a million things to look through.
Right.
Um, so, I'm just going to briefly show you all
The website.
websites, and then we can put the link to it in the description for this video.
Perfect.
I don't need to share audio. Right. Okay. Share.
Hey, everyone in the chat.
Hey, everyone. Sorry, being rude.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so the website is basically called Real Truth Campaign.
So
Uh, yep,
www.realtruthcampaign.com.
.com.
Okay.
Yep.
So add
Um,
that, people, to your list of places to stop in and check out.
yeah,
It is active now. We're rolling it out this weekend. We thought it would be a great time to, um, in light of the documentary coming out.
yeah,
Like Stacey said before, we did have an active website before, but it kind of went stagnant for a while. Things went sort of quiet. There was nothing new to
quiet.
add to it. And we thought, over the next few months, it's going to get quite interesting. So we thought, to be able to, for the interest of fairness, we thought to be able to share it with everybody in one kind of open forum. I believe if there isn't, we can add a link to contact us. Um, on the website. I've had people reaching out to me privately, which is great. I encourage that. So, and Stacy has as well. If you want to contact either one of us behind the scenes and aren't comfortable leaving that on like an open forum like YouTube where hundreds and thousands of people can see it, then you can absolutely contact us privately, and then we can do things that way, because some people just don't want to have all eyes on them, which I can appreciate.
Yeah. So just a quick scroll through the website. I hope you can all see it properly anyway. Um, it just starts with, a quick why we're back type thing.
Right.
I'm not going to read it all. You can just look yourselves, but then we've
Someone
got
in the chat is asking if we're going to have a Facebook page. We still have the
still have
Facebook page, Corey Feldman Facts. You can reach us on there if you're not following. Please follow. We haven't been adding a lot of content lately. We will get back to that. Sorry,
yeah,
we've been kind of all over the place because we've had so much going on lately. Um, One quick thing I'd like to mention is we named this "Be Careful Who You Lie in Bed With, Rose." The reason why we did that is because recently, Rose McGowan has showed some interest in supporting Corey Feldman, which is very interesting to me because up until now, they haven't wanted to participate with Feldman in any fashion.
no,
Now all of a sudden, because he's hitting mainstream media, which still puzzles me, which is still fake news to me because it's Fox and what's the other one? NBC, I believe.
yeah, that's the
Um,
one.
Again, you guys all know, if you're an active supporter, you know exactly how I feel about mainstream media. They don't fact check, they don't report things accurately. So the reason why we named it this is because we wanted to reach out to Rose McGowan and quickly let her know who she's about to lie in bed with if she plans on working with Feldman in the future. If you didn't have a chance to, sorry, Stace, I didn't mean to cut you off or anything like that. Please still
Oh,
show the
coughing, sorry.
website. Okay. Um, if you plan on working with Feldman in the future, I think it's important to know who you're dealing with here. And we just did an interview with a former employee 2 days ago, Huina, and she supports what a lot of the other angels have come forward and said. So there's been Jackie that's come forward. There's Margot. There's Mara. There's Paulina. There's Wade, the bus driver. There's Dre, the security guard. That's 6 people that we know of right now at this point in time that have come forward and said that this man is a victim turned predator.
Yes.
Literally victim turned predator. Okay.
He is still on drugs.
He is still on drugs. He says he claims to have been sober for 30 years. That's a lie. I was an active supporter of Feldman, and he wanted me to set him, John Grissom, up, who is a convicted pedophile, with a young, good-looking kid, and send him out front of his place with a wire on. Okay, so if that's the kind of person that you want to lie in bed with, Rose, then I don't support your Me Too movement. How's that one for you? Another problem that I have is that she only seems to support the rich and famous. What about the other people in the world? There's other people in the world, other women that have come forward and have tried to reach out to you for help, Rose, and you've completely ignored them and shut them down because maybe they're not at the level you think they need to be to offer your support. Is that the kind of impression that you want to put across to people? Because that's what people are thinking.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Me Too goes across the board to every female and every male.
Yeah,
where you're from, how much money you've got.
That's right, every person. Like, and when Me Too was rolled out, it was supposed to be for anybody that's ever been spoken to. It wasn't just about being raped, okay? It was about if you've ever had unwanted advances, even in the workplace, even outside. It was supposed to cover all of it. And then all of a sudden it turned into this huge movement, but focusing only on a select few women that seem to revolve in Hollywood. Well, I hate to burst your frickin' bubbles, people, but it occurs all over the world. This is a global problem, okay? This isn't a Hollywood problem. I know you guys have a hard time thinking outside the box because you're in Hollywood and your lives are picture perfect and you've got the cookie cutter house and, this is your life. But that's not the way it is for the rest of the world. And I'm just letting you know that there's real people out there who support your cause. And, the fact that you're throwing Feldman your support is negating the fact of what you're doing. So if that's the impression you want to leave on people, then maybe that's something you need to be aware of.
Something's just popped up in my mind, actually. Isn't there a picture floating around of Feldman with Rose McGowan and Marilyn Manson?
Oh. I don't know.
I'm 100% sure that is.
I believe you because I know your memory. Over there.
Maybe it's time Rose got told what he's blaming Marilyn Manson for, because that's her friend.
I'm gonna leave my thoughts on. You guys know what I think because I put it in the chats last night about the MM initials. So we'll see on Monday if I'm right. But I have a 99% sneaking suspicion I'm right.
Well, like I said to you, if that is the case, and he's going to try and pin anything like that on him,
yeah,
is going to be a walk in the park.
Okay, so just to let everybody know, I'm going to tell it. This is just my opinion. This is not based on any fact. Let me be clear in saying. When it just dawned on me last night in the middle of the night, I'm laying in my bed and I'm laying here and I wasn't even asleep yet, and I'm usually asleep really early, and I was thinking about the interview from the day before, and I actually had rewatched it because I missed a lot of the comments. Actually, I missed most of the comments in the live, and something that Dre said hit me like a ton of bricks, and all of a sudden I remember him saying the initials MM, and I'm thinking, who the hell is MM? Like I'm very, very familiar with this situation. Can't think of anybody that I could think of that had the initials MM. And then I'm thinking, why would Corey Feldman want information on Marilyn Manson and Satanists and the bandmates? And then it just clicked like a freaking light bulb, and it was like, is he going to name Marilyn Manson? Or try and tie him into this somehow, because it's no secret that he has a huge, huge grudge against Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to name him necessarily as a predator, But I'm thinking that something is absolutely going to come up in terms of the Satanist angle, because he's going to try and paint that picture. We know this, right?
All I'm going to say is this: if he was traumatized by Marilyn Manson putting him in a dress and putting lipstick on him and making him a little bitch, if that traumatized him, that's not going to be nothing compared to what he'll do now, if that's the case.
Right.
So he's an idiot if he does. He's taken on the wrong person.
Well, it's really funny to me, you know, what he's doing. I hope he's aware of the severity of what his life is going to be like in the next 2 days. And if he says that he has 24/7 security now, he better have like a shitload of security. If he's, you know, TMZ reported the other day that he was fleeing his home due to security reasons because somebody left a wolf pack, allegedly. I'm going to say the word allegedly because I don't believe it. Allegedly left a wolf pack calendar on his doorstep. Now, he said he had to flee his home for security reasons. Sorry, TMZ reported that he had to flee his home for security reasons. Yet the very same damn night, he's on a Twitter live from his basement. Are you freaking kidding me? So there's my opinion on why I feel the way I do about mainstream media, because that's the kind of stuff you get. So we base our things on facts, and if it's not a fact, like I just offered my opinion about what I feel about Marilyn Manson, I make sure it's very clear and concise that this is my opinion only, and if I'm wrong, I will eat a shit sandwich, and that's fine. I have no problem doing that. I'll be the first to admit that I was wrong. But the thing is when we report to you things, it's because we have the information to back it up.
Yeah.
So.
But I did want to make one point on that.
Absolutely.
To be spinning the impression that he has 6 new names to name. That's what everyone's believing.
New names. No. He said 6 names. I didn't hear new names.
No, everyone on Twitter is like, oh, 6 new names, 6 new names. No, it's not. He's named 4 already.
Right. So
Get
there's
that
2.
right.
So there's 2 names left to be named. One is Charlie Sheen, and I believe the other one now to be Marilyn Manson. That's what I think. I don't think he's. I can't see him saying he was. No, Dakota, not now. Stop. Sorry. Here we go. Dakota. I can't see him saying that Marilyn Manson is an alleged rapist. I don't believe he would take it that far. I think he's going to tie it in with the angels and being a Satanist. That's how I think he's going to sell it. So.
Right, if you give me 1 second, I have the picture that we were talking about.
Okay, just 1 second. Dish with Trish mentions Charlie Sheen to Feldman, and he was like, don't want to say his name. Ha ha ha. That's hilarious. He doesn't want to say his name without the protection of a film, because in his delusional little tiny ass mind, he thinks this protection being under the film. Well, we're about to find out how good your insurance really is about to be, Mr. Corey fucking Feldman.
Anyway, this is the picture.
Okay.
Marilyn Manson, Corey Feldman, and I don't know who that is.
Let me see. Hang on. Oh, so, God, yeah. I can't see that. Are you kidding me? Can I bloom? Can I? Oh, wait, I can. Hang on. I can't tell who it is. Is that his first wife, Vanessa?
Very well could be.
I think it is. I can't blow it up that big, but
I don't know who the guy is in the middle. Yeah.
Neither do I.
Basically, it is a picture of Marilyn Manson, Rose McGowan, and Corey Feldman.
Holy, that is Rose.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She looks better with hair, I'll tell you that, for one.
I'm pretty sure she used to date Manson. I might be wrong, but I'm sure she did.
I don't know. Like, I never bought into the whole Marilyn Manson thing, even when Feldman asked me to find dirt on him, because I never believed for a second that that's the way it was about to play out. But this epiphany just hit me the other day, and I thought, oh my God.
I can put my hands up and admit I'm a Manson fan. I am.
Well, I used to like some of his music years back. But I don't know much in terms of his actual personal life or anything of that nature. I'm not even going to pretend to. And I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Rose McGowan.
Oh, I'm
even
not.
more so now that she's announcing that she supports Corey Feldman. So, I just don't like the way that she's presented this whole Me Too movement. Alyssa Milano, same thing. I used to look up to her as a kid, as a child actress.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager, I wanted to be Samantha Maselli. You know what I mean? Like, she set the bar high. I used to really admire her as an actress. When I used to be Team Feldman, I was very upset with her because she wouldn't support Corey Feldman. Now I understand why. But I also see, again, another side of these people where it's like they only want to help their own. They don't want to help people like us, your everyday average people who go and work, 14 hours a freaking day and 2 jobs 6 days a week. Who wants to do that other than me? I'm an idiot. But, you know, that's the way it is for most of the world when you're not handed the Hollywood lifestyle. Most people have to get up and go to at least one job, if not two, to make ends meet and live a somewhat reasonable lifestyle. Do I live in a mansion? Not even freaking close. Have I ever had unwanted advances against me by a man? You're damn right. I think every woman has. But, do I see them stepping up and offering to help these angels that were in situations who weren't being fed, who didn't have beds to sleep in? They had to sleep on a tour bus. They didn't have showers for a week, who were controlled by their food and who they talked to and what they did and what they said. And I can attest to that only from being a Feldman member. He was on my ass all the time about watch what you say, don't say that. If he didn't like my video, he would have me fix it. So I agree, and I believe
But that's
100%
what he
what those
tweets.
saying. I know, that's what I'm saying. He would do it in a public forum with me, so I can only imagine what he did behind closed doors with those girls.
Oh
That's
god.
what I'm saying. I fully 100% agree with everything that they're saying. You heard Dre the other night, if you got to that part of the interview that we had with Paulina. I apologize it was so long. But Dre has no stake in the game. He is a retired bodyguard. He worked for Feldman on and off for 20 years. He said that what the girls were saying is true. He witnessed it with his own 2 eyes. So maybe don't believe us because it's hearsay and this is third-hand information or second-hand information, however we want to present it. Listen to the horse's mouth.
Exactly.
That's
So
all I got to say. That's all I got to
obviously,
say.
how can you have so many people come together with the same story? It's beyond me. Like they all are consistent with each other.
Exactly. And if you're
No
like
one.
me and blindly supported him in the beginning, I did. I blindly supported him. I did not know the other side of it. It didn't even occur to me that he would be a douchebag in disguise. And then all of a sudden, it's like, what really started to open my eyes was the Senate, was the Mexican wolf pack stabbing.
Yeah.
Just little things that over time started to happen. And it's like when the stabbing happened and he's like, it's being investigated for attempted homicide. And it's like, you look at this little thing and it looks like a freaking mole. Like, are you kidding me?
For me, it was the whole slow acting
A
poison.
traceable poison.
He's got 5 months to live, and it's like 2 years later.
Yeah,
He still haven't shut up.
I know.
That's got a clue.
I know. So yeah, it's been a crazy ride to say the least. If you've been on this train for as long as we have, and unfortunately we've been on both sides of it. So we've seen, on one hand, how the Feld fam think and act and feel, and how they present themselves. Oh, we're all about love and light, but
Oh yeah.
we're gonna do things behind your back and be shady as fuck, and be a hooker and go on a documentary and slam these people and and I'm gonna just be fine right after this documentary airs and nothing's gonna happen to me legally because I'm protected under this $1.3 million bogus insurance. Give me a fucking break. I want to drink the Kool-Aid you guys are drinking
Oh, me
because
too.
I can't be that delusional. Now that I'm woke, I can't go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know what's wrong with
I
these
get it.
people other than the fact that they're a bunch of freaking mental patients because that is what they are. They are. They really are. And I'm all like, I know it sounds funny, but a lot of them do have mental issues. And I get that. And he preys on that. And if you're really that delusional and that's how you want to roll, hey, all the power to you guys. Have fun with that. Keep paying to go and be hanging out with your friend. You think he's your friend? Try hanging out with him when you're not paying to see him.
And it's not even that with her. She's just like, in the last live we did a few weeks ago, I think it was, last week, when we showed Gina's screenshots.
Right.
how crazy she is about him. It's ridiculous.
She's psychotic. She is a stage 5
Beyond.
singer. She is, and she always has been. And
Since
she
like
does
female.
it behind. Yeah, but the thing is with her, they're fake as fuck, right? They do it behind the scenes. They don't do it publicly, so you don't realize. We do things publicly. Like here, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it loud and proud. You're gonna hear me. You're gonna see me coming. This is
Yeah.
what it is. This is the situation. Here's the facts to back it up. With those guys, it's all private DMs and secret phone deleted messages, and you know what? People talk. People
Well,
talk.
all I'm gonna say is this. I'm not gonna say names because I'm not gonna out somebody on a live. But that rant that she had about 3 or 4 way sex and who he was with, she's vile.
Of course she is.
Absolutely
God.
disgusting. And then to come out of those tweets and be nice to that person on Twitter, she fucking angers me.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, the point of this is because we wanted to reach out kind of to Rose McGowan, keep this short and sweet because attention spans don't last long. I have ADD, I can appreciate that. We wanted to roll out the website, let you guys know. It's got to be a quick one today, you guys. I'm really sorry about that. I wish I did have more time to hang out with you guys, but I got to go get my brakes fixed. They're really in a bad state, and I need to get them fixed. So do we have anything else we wanted to share with these guys before we wrap it up?
No, I think that was it.
Excellent. Okay, so maybe if you're up later and you want to do a part 2 of this, we can, or we can just hang out. I'm glad to see people said that they got notifications. I know I sent a bunch of links out to a ton of different people because I've been getting word from everybody that they're not getting notifications for my channel. I don't know why that is. Please make sure that you have. I'm gonna be that stupid YouTube person and say, click the bell to get the notifications. You know what I mean? But make sure you have them turned on because sometimes I forget to send the link out to everybody. And the videos always stay up anyways, nonetheless. So if you don't catch it live, you can always catch it after the fact. But the more we have, the merrier. So
Okay.
sounds good. So yeah, all right. Well, thanks for joining us, you guys. I wish I had more time, but please tag this to Rose McGowan and let her know that we're trying to reach out to her and save her reputation if she wants to save it as, the pretentious woman that she seems to be. So there it is.
All right then.
Right.
Well, I'm sure we'll see you all soon. So yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. It means a lot to us. Been getting lots of great feedback lately from everybody, and it's been great. So it makes me feel good that
That's
this
been
isn't
good.
all in vain. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, bitches.
Bye.
Bye.